Okay, I'm pretty sure we're online now, so I'm probably not gonna do too much practice unless I feel like I really need it. I'm just gonna start maybe 1 or 2 runs right now, and if things don't go so well, then it'll be practice. Well, I will be doing practice if things don't go very well. So essentially, not only am I gonna have to do a good job on playing the game itself, I'm gonna have to give a good explanation as to what this actually is, so I'm probably going to also want to do a bit more research, but for the most part, I'm probably going to explain how this is actually a very transformative Castlevania ROM hack. When it comes to Castlevania ROM hacks, this is one of the most heavily changed by far. I mean, you got a new well, not 100% new, but different, sure. Different looking character, but he still handles exactly like Simon, despite being a dynasty. Yeah, this is supposedly one of Grant's descendants, as the story goes in the description for this ROM hack, as you find it on romhacking.net. It says that this is Armand Dynasty, who was essentially born on a pirate ship, merchant ship, I'm probably going to confuse the two. He was born on a merchant ship, he was raised to become a sailor, knowing nothing about him being a dynasty whatsoever until, like, much later, like, I don't know, about 20-30 years later, he finds out that he was a descendant of the Dynasty clan, which helped kill Dracula back in, like, the 15th century. This was Castlevania 3, in case you're wondering. Those were essentially the events of Castlevania 3 that this was somewhat based off of. Okay, I might want to focus on the fight itself, because if I don't do that, then I'm definitely going to lose time. I mean, you'll more or less recognize some stuff from the original Castlevania, like that bat fight I just did. The controls are more or less the same as well. Same whip. Same sub-weapons. But some of the bosses have been changed. Like, I'm gonna try and make sure that I still have, like, the axe and, like, a lot of hearts to actually fight the upcoming boss. Because it's really difficult and annoying to fight without the axe or a cross or anything unless you just throw some weapon up in the air, because this boss pretty much just flies. The one that's coming up. And even then, the easiest way to do it is with the axes, but you might actually run short on axes if you get really unlucky with candle drops, but for the most part I've gotten very lucky with that so far, so that's not going to be an issue this run. So essentially if you get lucky, some of the enemies can drop big hearts, which essentially give you 5 more axes to work with. But sometimes you're not so lucky to get those every run, and sometimes you're not lucky enough to get enough hearts just because some of the candles that do have hearts in them might instead drop bags of money, which those just give you points, which pretty much completely irrelevant, considering that only just contributes to when you're going to get your next extra life, but ideally I shouldn't be dying at all, so the money bags are essentially completely useless for me. I think I got really lucky with my heart drops. That was a bit slower than I would have liked it to be. But that's still more or less how you do that stage. I mean, I would say this feels like a completely fresh game, but I can't deny that it has to have been in some ways inspired by Symphony of the Night and Super Castlevania 4. I mean, you're gonna see Slogra in this stage and Gaibon in the one after as boss fights. Anyone who's played Super Castlevania 4 just knows how frustrating Slogra is. So if you played Castlevania 4, you'll know just how evil Slogra is. People call him the Destroyer of Dreams, some call him Asshole. In this ROM hack, if you're properly equipped to fight him, then he's pretty much a pushover. I mean, you still can get unlucky and mess up your pattern and still have a hard time killing him fast, but Gaibon's arguably worse. That is, if you have the proper sub-weapons for both fights. If you don't, then Slogger is still way worse than Gaibon. And I just did that bird skip, saves going through that entire room. Considering that was a pretty tricky room to try and root out, I'm just so glad that I could just skip it completely. Oops. Yeah, this room is pretty demanding. Really demanding. Well, I can grab this meat here at least. But I'm gonna be losing a lot of time here from all that. Okay, I really didn't think it would be that bad, but hey. Not gonna be a 2-cycle, wasn't quite fast enough, but that's how you want to kill a Slogger, ideally. Yeah, with like at least a double shot cross and knowing how to throw the crosses, it's a pushover that fight. If you can't just drain most of his health with cross throws, then you're gonna be in for a real fight. If you even know the pattern that you need to know to fight him, that is. If you don't, then he's just going to curb stomp you. Not just Gaibon that's annoying, but this stage is also pretty ruthless. One little slip up can pretty much kill your entire run, so you really have to be careful here with every move you make, practically. I mean, I've made the cave skip in this game very consistent. Yeah, Castlevania 1 also had a cave skip, but I haven't really got that one down. But this one, on the other hand, very consistent with it. Got it. I'm gonna have to do something a little extra, because I don't want that fireball to be screwing up my cave skip pattern. I mean, I could have gone for it, but I probably would have gotten hit possibly off the top of the cave, which would have been terrible. Could have easily gotten me killed if I would have gotten hit on that, so I didn't want to take the risk. I just slowed down to deal with the rogue fireball. I mean, sometimes a mermaid shoots an extra fireball, and next thing you know, you have to plan around that. I should probably be planning around this, by the way, too. Might die here if I'm not careful enough. I'm probably gonna need more time to actually explain this stuff in detail. Now then, Gaibon. This guy is pretty random, so wish me luck on this. Sometimes he appears instantly, sometimes he takes a while to appear. I don't know if it's based on frame count, and then sometimes he just does shit like that, and next thing you know, you're pretty much screwed. And if Gaibon kills me, I'm gonna be in deep trouble. I'm not gonna have a cross for the next stage. And he just got me. I mean, I ran short on crosses and he just dodged everything I threw at him, so I really couldn't do much of anything. At least the game gives you a really good backup sub-weapon to fight him in case you're forced to just take a death, or just can't survive him. Also doesn't help I have this really shitty whip now, it doesn't hit so much of anything. Doesn't help my whip literally can't hit anything either. Okay, now I at least upgraded it. Yeah, if you know how to use the axe, this boss fight's still very easy. Without a sub-weapon, I'm sure it's still very frustrating, but the biggest problem is now having to go into the next stage without a triple shot cross, because you really want to have that for the boss fight in stage 5. So now I don't know what my plan is going to be. Whatever it is, it's not going to work, apparently. I was trying to actually get the triple shot onto the axe, but... No, not onto the axe, but... I was trying to actually just keep a double shot for most of this stage, and hopefully maybe I could have just transferred it over to the cross, but it looks like that's not happening now. I'll just grab the dagger later in this stage and try that again. But I'm going to have to be really good at just counting off damage to make sure this actually works out. I want to have a shot multiplier on the cross that you can pick up just before the Olrox fight, but since it's just before that fight, it doesn't really give you any time whatsoever to just recover your sub-weapon, or recover your shot multiplier. I'm going to play this a little safe since I'm running short on health too, just to make matters even worse. Also missed a D-boost, but I'm going to be able to at least save a bit of health for that. Wait, did I even actually get that double shot, or did I hit the door and just end up, like, not actually getting it? Okay, I have it. Now I need to figure out if there's a way for me to possibly get this triple shot to spawn near the cross. So I'm going to try this. I got the triple shot to spawn, and then I died. I have to try something different. I have no other choice but to try something different. If there's even, like, any sort of way of recovering it in this room alone, which I doubt there is. I'm just gonna go down the stairs, reload the room, hopefully maybe then get, like, a double shot, just by raking some more candles. In worst case scenario, that's what you could do. So I really wanted to try and just get the triple shot on the cross, like, just by using another sub-weapon, but it didn't really work out. At least this should be a bit more tolerable with at least a double shot cross, but, well, full health's also gonna help me. And that's gonna work against me. I just got pushed away from the corner I usually like to be in to kill him, so... I mean, I usually like to kill him in a corner, because if I can do that, then it just gives me more time to work with before he just corners me in his second phase. And it lets the crosses do more work just by essentially bouncing across the screen. What's he doing? This guy's being very unpredictable right now. Also, yeah, he was being very, 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 very unpredictable on top of all that. Plus, he had to be unpredictable too, so that just made matters even worse. As if it already wasn't bad enough. I'm gonna need another double shot to even have a good fighting chance. Can't really do good kills with only a single shot cross, so I'm gonna go get this back again. Well, we'll just go. At least I know how to recover my shot multiplier, but it's going to take a long time to do so. Here we go again with this shit. Well, he's probably gonna kill me now. Yup. Can't even get away from him. And that's pretty much impossible to deal with. Yeah, that fight's pretty much impossible at that point. probably gonna reset after I get this kill, because I'm already way, way behind where I want to finish. I'm not even close to my PB at this point. Also doesn't help I've been completely and utterly screwing up the Aurochs fight. I should at least be able to kill him with a double shot and full health, but I can't even do that for whatever reason, so I'm definitely gonna have to go back to practice that fight. Pretty much always screwed up that fight recently. Can we do it right once, please? There we go, that actually looks good now. That took way too long to get. I think I would have mercy killed this run if I was actually doing the marathon. Wait, can you stop moving? Okay, he's gonna go down for sure, but I've lost way too much time. I'll probably just start the run over at this point. Yeah, we'll just redo it. I have to not die to Gaibon and lose my sub-weapon. Even if I do, I'll at least have to not die to Aurochs too many times, and I know how to do that now, so... I'll probably use that backup strat if I'm forced to. That will probably be my backup, to just get the double shot cross, like so. Though I really hope it doesn't come to that, because that just takes a long time to do. So I'm definitely going again, because that was terrible. I spent way too much time just focusing on explaining the cave skip that I just forgot what to do to deal with those floating skulls. I need to focus on those too. I'm just not really good at talking while playing, essentially, so... When I need to focus, I essentially just need to focus, so I'm gonna have to keep commentary to a minimum, despite the fact that there's just so much to talk about with this game. Maybe I'll do most of the monologuing in the beginning of the game, where this is more lenient and, like, less punishing if you make some small mistakes. Okay, that was a really weird fight. That was really, really weird. That was a strange fight. That usually doesn't do all that kind of stuff. So yeah, again here, I'm going to have to watch my heart count, because if that goes too low, okay, I don't think that's going to be a problem now. I got a big heart drop. So yeah, the strategy I use is to kill this boss in this stage with the axe, and you need a certain number of hearts to actually do that with without just losing time. But sometimes that's a problem if you don't get lucky with heart drops and you get too many money bag drops, which are essentially only points. Because some of the candles that drop hearts might just drop a money bag instead, so... Sometimes it is just luck based as to whether or not your heart count's good enough to just do the fight fast. I mean, the strategy is more or less the same, but... You just have to hope you have enough hearts to actually do that strategy. I mean, the fight's easy, it's just... Might get a little more challenging if you're short on hearts. Which, that's definitely not going to happen this run. seen hardly any money bags, and I got a big hard drop, so I'm definitely not running short. What are you doing? Please throw them the right way. Well, that could have gone terribly wrong. Well, that was about to be a terrible fight. I almost ran short on axes just by throwing too many of them the wrong way. I usually don't get that flying eyeball pattern, so I kind of had to just improvise on that a bit. Got the bird skip again. It's usually not a problem to do that bird skip. You just literally have to start jumping as soon as you've gotten off those stairs, and you should have it. Yeah, that's very, very tricky to navigate all that stuff. Navigating all those enemies is actually very tricky to do, by the way. Well, that just became a super easy kill, having the triple shot like so. Oh, and I still got out of there with a very good split. Got a really, really good stage 3, except for that ghost in my face there. Jumped past the bone pillar, like, did that super well, but then that ghost just slowed me down a bit. But other than that, that was pretty much a perfect stage. Now, this is the stage that can kill runs if you're not focusing. If you make one little slip up, your run could just die on this stage right here. So I'm gonna have to just do very little talking and more actually doing. And I'm gonna go for a really fun, but really tricky cave skip. I mean, finding this was probably actually the hardest part. And after this, there's going to be a hallway full of floating skulls, and that's going to be like another story entirely. So that's our cave skip. Occasionally, you do get random fireballs shot around, so you'll have to also keep an eye out for those too. Kind of like that, but that wasn't actually a problem. So now I'm coming up to the skulls in the hallway here. So yeah, I'm just going to have to really focus on this, because these guys are pretty inconsistent. At least if you keep moving right, then you'll get similar spawns, but they're going to spawn at different heights, so it's not, like, strictly linear. There's a bit of randomness, but at least if you keep moving right, then at least they'll spawn, like, at the same X coordinates every time. But the Y coordinates are going to be, like, different every time. That's random. And also, you know, it's also, like, somewhat randomized. Gaibon. Yeah, he can just be a very annoying boss sometimes. Sometimes just flying out of your reach of your crosses, so it's pretty much impossible to hit him, but if you get a good setup with Gaibon, the crosses are by far the fastest way to kill him. Still probably haven't gotten the most optimal setup possible yet. But that's still a pretty good way to do the fight. Like I said, he could give you a terrible set of patterns and just ruin your run outright. Which is why in this hack, Slogger's the pushover and Gaivon's the asshole. Even though if you played Super Castlevania 4, you'll probably just be so used to it being the other way around. Now this is a pretty tricky set of movements coming up here, so I gotta focus on this too. So this is more or less how I like to do this room. And ideally, you should be able to do that without getting hit, like I just did there. And there's gonna come another really fun boost once you actually understand how you can probably do it. Yeah, I think you do yeah, I did it right. You waste just like a few frames there so that you don't jump too early. And then you just boost off that fireball and just skip an entire flight of stairs. Considering my bad history with all rocks lately, I'm just gonna go grab that wall meat. If I get knocked down to like even less health than what I had, I'm definitely gonna do it. Even though I'm probably not gonna need the meat, I figure let's just grab it anyway because, well, I've died so much on all rocks lately, I don't want to do it again. I've died enough times to all rocks recently. Okay, I pretty much got him. I didn't even need that meat whatsoever. That was a really good kill. Yeah, and then there's pretty much one more block of stages left to do. The death fight really isn't that bad if you know how to do it with a triple shot cross. Even with a single shot, it's not horrible if you're really good at manipulating scythe spawns, but if you're not, then you're going to be in for one hell of a fight. He's probably going to kill you, like, your first couple times you fight him, even if you have, like, a good sub-weapon, because he is just really that hard. That plus 4 hits will kill you on this stage, so it's really unforgiving if you don't know what you're doing against death, or even just in this stage in general. Thankfully it's pretty short and straightforward, so... I'm trying to make my point to not get hit here, so I have like as big a safety net as possible for the death fight. I mean, hard count's pretty much never an issue in this stage. It's just trying not to die and trying not to lose too much health might be a problem. I got greedy and I died. Now I'm out of good sub-weapons, so I'm in trouble now. Okay, what are we doing? What are we doing? Well, this is your backup to grab this Laurel, which consumes 8 hearts, but every time you use it, you gain, like, temporary invincibility to everything for a few seconds. So that's my backup weapon, really. If I'm pretty much forced to redo this section without a cross, that's my backup strategy. Seem to still be getting through the room alright without a cross. So I'm gonna grab some backup meat, because I'm probably really gonna need it now. Especially since I'm going into the fight with only a single shot cross. Thankfully you can get one before the fight, but if you want to actually get your shot multiplier back, that's going to take quite a bit of time to actually do. Okay, got pretty lucky there, so I should probably be able to kill him. I hope. He just lets me get close enough to finish him off. There we go. We beat him. So essentially that is my strategy to fight death. Just stay right in front of that pillar. Stay right next to him without actually touching him, and just open fire with a shot multiplier across. And just drain a good portion of his health before he even does any movements whatsoever. But I think I'm going to practice that little section where I just jump left and try and avoid all the bone-throwing skeletons in 6-2. Because if I screw that up, I'm probably going to die, so I'm just going to make sure I know how to do that. Or I'll just do a safe strat there. If I can't figure this out, I'll probably do a safe strat. I don't need to do this the fastest possible way unless I want a PB again, but even then I don't need to do that to do an impressive run. Okay, that was the wrong save state. Okay, so that seems to be a good way to do it. Either that or just have to actually go over how I was supposed to do it properly. I think I'll do the death fight properly once also. I think I'll do the death fight as I was intending to do it with the triple shot cross. As I said, this is like more than enough hearts to fight him with. So I like to more or less do this, then just run back here. And start throwing crosses at him like so. And that should kill him. And that just did. And then that would be it for the death fight. And that's more or less one of the fastest ways possible you can kill him. I might do one more run after this. Might do one more. Or I could just practice the stuff that usually does kill me. Might also want to do the Olrox fight a few times just in case, because that's still a pretty scary fight. I mean, my safe strat for those bone-throwing skeletons is to actually just go and do this instead of just doing the crazy jump. Could just do this and make sure there's literally nothing left on screen that can hit me, and then just start moving forward. I lose time, but nothing else really changes. And there's pretty much almost no chance of me getting killed by those skeletons if I do that instead. I mean, you just gotta make sure you're facing left, and then those crosses should easily clear out those skeletons. I just wasn't trying to get Armin to face left, and that's probably what was getting me killed there, most likely. That's probably where I was going wrong, it's just not facing left. Okay, I think I'll do Olrox a few times, then this, or maybe I just go to some other speed game I was doing before. I mean, I kind of want to give Grant Mode another try, but I'm probably going to get my ass kicked on it again. I'm only too sure. That was a really good Olrox kill. If I have the extra health, then I'm more or less guaranteed to get a good kill if I can just do that consistently. Or at the very least, survive the fight. Yeah, if he's not too fast and I have a lot of time to just hit him with the crosses before he corners me on the right side, then that should be like pretty much a gimme that fight. That is if I actually set it up properly in the first phase, because I need to just kill him in such a way that he's on the far left side of the screen when his second phase appears. Otherwise, the fight's just going to be like a little more difficult otherwise. This might be a problem. Yup, this is a problem. He drained from like a shit ton of my health and then didn't even set it up. Yeah, I'm dead. He drained me for like a shit ton of my health and then he did that. If he would have cornered me, he could have very easily just killed me and given me like no out. I had no idea he was going to do that. He doesn't clip on top of the ledges very often, so that really just threw me off. If he wouldn't have done that, I probably would have gotten him. Now I'm definitely gonna lose if I just do shit like that. Yeah, he's definitely gonna kill me like that. If I can't even throw my crosses the right way, he's definitely gonna kill me. Honestly, I should just be trying to make sure that Olrox doesn't actually kill me, because if he kills me, then the recovery is going to be very difficult to pull off. Okay, so once I get him one more time, I think I'll switch over to Grant mode for the fun of it. Yeah, we pretty much got him again. Yeah, that'll do it. So that's more or less how you want to fight Olrox, like that. I mean, Grant mode's fun. It's really fun if you just ignore the fact that, well, you can't really ignore it, but if you could just take out the fact that just by trying to climb up on a ceiling, you can sometimes fall off it and not climb up the corner of it. If you could just take that out of the ROM hack, that would be like, that would make it like over 10 times more fun. I mean, it's pretty clever overall, really. Still like the hack, but I would have liked it so much more if that glitch didn't actually take so much away from it. So, like, picture a ceiling, Grant climbing on top of it. He's on the ceiling and he needs to climb up the edge of the block to get onto that ledge. He can just fall off if you hit the wrong subpixel and simply not climb up the block as he's supposed to. And sometimes that's done over pitfalls, which if it just fails, you instantly die and lose all your sub-weapons and just progress, so. As I said, that just takes so much away from this ROM hack. Would have been so much better if that glitch wasn't a problem. Or if at the very least, the hack was built with that in mind. Yeah, there's actually that corridor just before Dracula that you have to do 3 of those in succession, and any of those could just fail, and next thing you know, you're dead. That's why I always climb under the floor, and even then sometimes I still just can't get to Dracula just falling off the ceiling. Still gotta give Triple Skull some love for this regardless. Almost started the game with Trevor, that would've been stupid. Yeah, if you really wanted to just keep Trevor out of the castle, they could've just installed one of those 3-block tall walls and that would've been it. No more questions would've been asked. It's also gonna keep Scythe out, because there's no enemies to freeze for her to jump on, so... And we almost literally just died on the first stage. Well, it was pretty close to a pitfall, regardless, so that could have been terrible. Okay, whatever. I was hoping to really not get hit at that point, but oh well. We might be in trouble here unless I just get a double shot on the dagger and can just hurl those from a distance to easily... Actually, no, it's even worse now. Now I can't even take any more hits. Just got even worse. Shit. Literally too much everything just piling up on me, trying to kill me. Yeah, he's cornered me. Damn it. I pretty much just got cornered there. I really couldn't do much of anything at that point. Like, I couldn't run anywhere. Should have gone on the left side, then it would have been at least... Should have just done the fight from here. Might have actually been able to survive at that time. I mean, he starts facing left, so it was kind of like my instinct telling me to start on the right side of the stage to fight him, which that just went horribly. Yeah, once he corners you, there's really not much you can do if you have like no health left to take any damage. If I could have had just one extra bit of health, I probably would have been able to just survive that fight the first time around. Oh wait, I like climbing under here now. Well, I'll get hit. Hopefully only once, because you really need this health for some of the damage boosts that come in the later part of the stage. This bird is doing God knows what. I don't even know what this bird is trying. I'm not in the mood to figure out either. Yeah, there's owls everywhere in this version of the ROM, in this version of the game. In this ROM hack, there's just owls everywhere in this room. Even places where there wouldn't really make sense there are owls, like inside the trees themselves actually there's owls. Now I don't know what I'm gonna do here, because the room after this is just full of so much stuff. And I only have so much health I can just work with here, so I don't even know how this is going to be done. I have to really play this one smart. And anything like that's just going to work seriously, seriously against me. And I'm probably dead. No, I'm dead. Really needed more help, just couldn't get it. Just Couldn't do this properly. Ooh, no, no. I'm gonna reset. That was fucking horrible. That was just straight up terrible. I literally couldn't do any sort of proper movement in there whatsoever. Don't have that much to redo, so I figure why not just reset at this point. Literally couldn't do anything in that room. Literally had like no options left at that point. Up the wall, please. It's not that hard. It's not that hard to climb up that wall, by the way. Please, game, please. Apparently I'm gonna get zombies spawning in all the worst possible places for whatever reason. I'm gonna get all the worst possible spawns somehow. At least it didn't die, so I'll take that. So I have to actually be careful with my health. If I can do that, then stage 3 won't be that bad. So I just gotta not get hit on those moving spikes. If I take that slow, it's definitely not gonna happen. But I want to actually get through there somewhere fast. Or somewhat fast. Yeah, I don't want this to take forever either, so I kind of just want to get this over with. Nice. Why couldn't I just done that the last time? Now I don't know what this bird's up to. Alright, we got a much better chance of surviving now than we had, like, just before. Still kind of just waiting for these owls to actually do something, so don't just chase me. So I could do this if I really want to do it fast, or something like it. Considering just how much damage boosting comes in the room after this one, I really don't want to just rush the owls and take too many hits. I'm gonna grab this, well, it's not necessarily on a wall, but it's wall meat. Gonna grab it regardless of where I find it, like in the ground pretty much. I think you'd only eat something you found buried in the ground if it was like life or death matter, which in Grant's case it is. Yeah, it is pretty much life or death for him, by the way. Ooh. A lot of lag and enemies just pushing me around everywhere. Oh my god. Literally couldn't control anything. As soon as I lost that invincibility, I should have known the jig was up. Trying to just kill some enemies to reduce lag, but even then, I don't know if this is gonna work out. Oh, whoa, no, 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 no. Oh my god, I can't move. I can't even move. I can barely move. Holy crap, I can barely move at all. Oh, wow, I'm an idiot. I'm trying to get a shot multiplier back on this axe, but I'm doing everything wrong right now. If I keep playing like this, I might not even survive this stage. Like, wow. Just gotta stop playing like this or I'm probably gonna die. Please, enemies, please, be nice, please. I have to slow down because I'm getting literally, like, swarmed by these guys. Literally getting swarmed by spiders. That doesn't help either, actually. Now, don't go up there, please. Don't go up there. Just finish him off, please. Thankfully, I take a bit less damage in Grant mode than I did with the original game, so I actually did have enough health to tank it for the really fast axe kill. That death is still going to really slow me down, though. Still a really unfortunate place to die. So I'm just gonna die here like so to just reset my life counter. Die pretty much right in front of where I start, so losing almost no time for that. I'd rather not game over actually like some ways into the stage and then just have to redo all of it. That's the first corner climb down. And there's gonna be another one coming up here very soon. Then there's this one coming up right here. If I fall off this one, I'm still gonna have to do the rest of the stage without an axe. Hopefully it's not the case, though. Okay, good. We got lucky. Nice boost. If only I knew how to do that corner clip, that would save so much time now. If only I knew how to do that. That would be such a huge time save, but I can't seem to get at it from that angle. If I could just jump straight up and do the clip, it would be way easier, but I can't do that, unfortunately, so that would actually be really hard to try and get. Okay, I thought there was meat in there for a second. Okay, maybe I'm confusing it with another Castlevania 3 ROM hack. Oh shit, that was unexpected. I have some health at least, so it's not all bad. Corner clip, please. Also doesn't help there's Medusas threatening to just... Yeah, Medusas I literally can't fucking hit. I literally can't move or hit Medusas, apparently, because they're just all spawning in the worst possible places. Like, just the fuck with me. Just to fuck with me. They're literally spawning in all the worst places, too. Just to make matters even worse than they already are. Like, why do they have to keep spawning in the most stupid-ass places is beyond me. Like, they always spawn a few pixels above or below where my dagger can actually hit, so I'm pretty much left with, like, no option but just try and avoid it or just get hit on it. And then next thing you know, there goes all my health, so now I have to... Fuck. Well, I was about to die anyway, so it's not that big a deal. Whoa! Let's not risk dying again, actually. So I'm gonna try and actually do something with the shot multiplier. Just gotta remember where all this stuff is. So I'm trying to remember where the... Actually, no. Okay, I forgot what to do there, apparently. I was trying to remember where the shot multiplier could have been, but apparently... Okay, I probably didn't set something up right, actually. Should have just gone for a fight with a single shot axe, so it probably won't be that bad. I can still probably tank these mummies, so it probably won't be horrible. I mean, I'm given a good amount of health to just take damage here, so it shouldn't be that bad. Could have maybe gained time here if I didn't just wait for that double shot to never appear. Die, please. Okay, thank you. Yeah, that could have been a bit better if I just gone with my instincts. I thought there was a double shot waiting for me, but no, that's the original Castlevania 3 that has that. This has meat in it instead of that double shot in that block. Oh, right. At least I'm not falling off the... oh my god, I rushed it. I'm an idiot. I had to rush it and now I'm dead. Now, I don't even know where the next axe is going to be. It's probably, like, right at the end of this stage somewhere. Probably have to wait the entire stage just to have another axe. Maybe. Hopefully it's at least at the end of this section, not, like, at the end of the whole stage, like I think it is. Because I don't want to have to, like, go through an entire stage with just a dagger. I really don't want to have to do that. Really don't. Okay, good. Thank you for actually putting that there, because it's really useful to have that to fall back on. And I almost lost it again. That could have been bad. Could have just thrown that away again. Yeah, if that ceiling climb would have failed, I would have been screwed. What else could I say? So, just gotta make sure I do this room properly and don't die in it. This is a really tricky room to do, actually, so this should be really, really fun. Okay, we got, like, it down, so... Still trying to just be able to actually move properly. Really not being given much of any room to do anything there. All those spikes in front of me. I should have just actually deflected that axe. I have to slow down a bit so I don't just run out of health, because if I do that, then we might be in trouble. Might want to just slow down a bit at this point. 1, 2... Well, that was fast compared to the original Castlevania 3. There's no stairs to climb on or anything of the sort. Just climb up that wall real quick. Oh, there's our double shot, finally. First things first, I need that. Hurry up or I'm gonna die. Hurry up or I'm gonna die. That was pretty crazy. Up there. Ah, nice, a time save. Then again, I completely botched this stage in my 32-minute PB. That was like back in May I did that or something? All I remember is I completely botched this stage. Thankfully I didn't do it again. Would have been so sad to have just died like that to Frankenstein. With him literally having just 1 point of health left, that would have been so sad. Hopefully this stage just treats me nicely with its ceiling climbs, because that's, for the most part, what I have to worry about, really. And also a few birds here and there, so I gotta just... Still gotta be careful, because there's birds to deal with. Especially if the birds don't die, then it's even worse. Especially if I can't kill these birds for whatever reason. Up, onto the ceiling. No, onto the ceiling. Onto the ceiling. There we go. That took like a good few tries, but... At least we made it onto the ceiling. At least we made it. What are we doing? What are we doing? Why are half my inputs not going through? What are we doing? And that was wrong. I have to get this climber. I'm in trouble. There we go. Wait! Fuck! I fucked up. I forgot. Oh, no, I forgot the strategy. Damn it. I was doing so good, and then I just make that mistake. Oh my god, I was doing so good, and then I do that shit. So back off from the axe throw, then just go in like so. Why did I have to forget this simple little thing? That could have been so easy to just remember, and I had to fuck it up. Oh god knows how I'm gonna... I gotta make sure I'm boosting forward, or I'm probably gonna die to the bridge or something. Well, I got really lucky. One of those bone pillars didn't even shoot fire for whatever reason, so that was pretty dandy. Actually, no, I don't think I can just get the miracle double shot axe. I'm just gonna do this. Hope the fight treats me well. Hope I remember how to do this properly, because if I don't, then you're gonna be in trouble. I already got rid of one of them. Just don't know how long it's gonna take to kill the second water dragon. Not sure how long it's gonna take to kill the second one. We're almost done it, but yeah, we're pretty much done it now. That was a rough stage. What else can I say? If I ever want to start actually trying for PBs again on this, I'd have to just stop taking so many deaths. I just had to play way better. What else can I say? Okay, our double shot. Now, I'm not so sure if I remember how to do 7B, because that room is like a huge problem in Grant mode. That's like a huge challenge to deal with. So I really hope I actually do remember, because if I don't, I might be in trouble. Yeah, it's very easy to fuck up that room, so hopefully I remember exactly what I'm doing. Otherwise I'm gonna be in deep trouble. I'm gonna get my health back anyway, and take a nice shortcut, so getting hit there is no big deal unless it actually makes me fall in the pit and die. I think I did this or something? Ah, fuck. I'm back down here, now we're in trouble. I wasn't supposed to fall down there, but somehow I did regardless. Now I'm in trouble. Oh, wow. What the fuck am I supposed to do? Yeah, that's fucking it. I'm done. There's absolutely nothing that could have been done there. Completely hopeless. What else can I say? That's just completely hopeless. I gotta not fall down or I'm pretty much screwed. I gotta not fall off that, or I'm just straight up dead. Besides, I'm not even sure how I did in the first place. Yeah, why couldn't I just gone like that the first time? Now, I'm probably gonna die again just to refill my health for the boss fight coming up. Because that is more or less like the only way I can think of to actually get through that room. That's why I didn't take the sub-weapon. Or any. Could've maybe looked for one, but didn't take any. I was just gonna opt to do that regardless. I mean, there's also one I can grab in here, so I'll just recover off of that. And going into the fight with full health should also help out quite a bit, because I can just tank a few hits and still just probably live. Yeah, I think there's a double shot in this wall here. And then there's some more big hearts, I'll just grab those real quick. I'll do the fight with a double shot, most likely. Is it just me, or do these guys seem to have more health than their counterparts did on stage 4? I feel like they do have more health, but, like, probably not that much more health. If there's anything that has a ton of health, it's the Leviathan that's gonna come after this Cyclops fight. I'm gonna keep some health extra just in case Leviathan somehow hits me. So we'll do it this way. Didn't really need the extra health, but I didn't want to take any chances. Okay, that wasn't horrible except for a death on 7B, but that's a very hard room, so honestly not too surprised that even happened. We didn't even lose 20 seconds somehow. I thought we were going to lose way more time than that. Guess the rest of the stage must have been okay enough. Then there's going to be stage 9 after this, which is going to be like really frustrating, also really fun, but the worst bit's got to be stage 8 with all its forced ceiling climbs. What are these guys doing? What are you doing, actually? Sitting corner clip, please? Ah, that took way too long to get. That sucks. That took, like, too much time to get. Now we just gotta kill death. Though this stage certainly could have been faster. Probably gonna lose about another 10-20 seconds here too. I fucked up this fight. I didn't set it up right now, we might be in trouble. No, we're not gonna be in trouble, this is gonna take longer than it should have. Gotta be actually now careful here, because I'm out of health, just take hits. That first phase burnt through all of it. I was right about the time loss. Could have been much better if I actually set up the first phase of the fight properly, which I didn't. Okay, go up the stairs, please. I think I've screwed this up. Let's just see if he actually... No, I think I have to try again. That definitely didn't work. Okay, now we have it. Sadly, I had to take, like, good few tries just to get this stair clip to work, but hey. It's certainly safer than running through this room full of hunchbacks and God knows what else. Why'd that have to take like 3 tries or something just to even get close to getting right? Thankfully this room gives you a 1-up, because I don't know if I remember how to necessarily do this. Yeah, if you don't know what you're doing, a skeleton literally just drops on your head and kills you. So thankfully there's that 1-up to give you as many tries as you need to just do that room. I mean, that room would be so much more dickish if you didn't get an extra life to replace the ones you'll probably lose, just because if you don't know what you're doing in that room, it's going to just kill you, because those skeletons will just knock you off from your climbing pose, and that will just make you fall right into the pit. I didn't need to kill that guy. That guy's not going to do anything like that could possibly screw me over. I want to grab that heart real quick, please. Oh, that didn't get him? Yeah, there's just so much that can go wrong in this room, it's not even funny. Still might be in danger here, who knows. Actually, no, I think we're fine now. Waiting for this last guy to just spawn and then just... so I can be done with him. Just to make sure I have enough health to do all this stuff properly, I'm gonna grab this wall meat. So just get this corner clip, nice and easy, considering your position in like the perfect place to do it, and I'm still messing it up. And then this is where things start to get tricky. This is where it gets tricky again. Gotta take one more boost and then I'm good. And I missed the Medusa, now I'm in trouble. I missed Medusa, couldn't even hit the thing, now I'm in trouble. Let's fucking do this right now. Not sure why that has to be such a big deal, but hey. And he's literally going to do God knows what now, this guy. Yeah, he just loves to do that. Yeah, he always does that, by the way. He always loves to do that. Can't even find any good anything to just get a backup kill off of. Like, there's no good backup anything, really, at this point. Ah, fuck, did it again. Oh my god, no! Don't do this, you idiot! Please, I'm trying to make this still work here, but it's really not working. That would have helped. Why didn't I just look in that candle for something that could have... Oh god, please. Stay. Ah, fuck, he's not staying. If you would just literally stay and not run around and... Ah, fuck. And I don't even know where to look for a double shot either, so there's literally fucking nothing I can do. There's literally nothing I can do about this if I don't have a double shot. I don't know where to look for one. There's like almost no room to look for it. Fuck, I can't even fucking jump! Oh my god! Oh my, I can't, why can't I jump? Get through the corner, please! Please, 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 please! Oh man, why am I doing this? Fuck, why am I doing this? Why? Can we maybe get back on track here? Can we possibly maybe recover? I don't know. At least I'm gonna have full health for the... Get the meat. Get out of there. Get the meat. Hit. Oh my god. Okay, I got lucky. That was lucky. Why couldn't I have gotten that like the past 2-3 times? If I wouldn't have missed that first Medusa boost and had a shot multiplier axe, then that would have been so much easier, because if you have at least a double shot, then you can just get the doppelganger, just stay in one place and throw axes and literally just duck and stab because they'll arc over you and it'll never hit you. But I was obviously not so lucky. Had to miss like the Medusa boost and then just couldn't get anything good recovery-wise to save my life. Couldn't get any good recovery whatsoever to save my life. Yeah, there's just so many Medusas, there's really nothing I can do about them sometimes. There's just way, way, way too many of them. At least I'm boosting forwards. 1, 2... I'll boost again like so. Just get me out of this room, please. At least I'm at another checkpoint. This is gonna be really annoying, I just know it. I'm gonna get, like, probably all the worst spawns possible for everything. Please don't fall back down there. Just corner clip and get this over with. This is probably gonna be really, really annoying, by the way. Well, there we go. Another failed corner, another failed ceiling climb because of that glitch again. Fucking knew it was gonna happen. Literally can't do this because almost every time I just get like the wrong subpixel and I'm just dead. Now I'm absolutely stuck here. This guy won't... Oh my god, I'm stuck. I am absolutely stuck. I can't move. I can't fucking move. This is almost impossible again. He's giving me no breathing room. That was almost impossible. He didn't give me any fucking breathing room whatsoever. How am I supposed to do that? How am I supposed to clip like that if you're just gonna not let me do anything? Well, that worked. Going into Dracula with only half health, and I got another of those ceiling climbs to do, so I might not even get to try him. Might not even get to try Dracula, for all we know. If I'm not lucky, I don't even get to try him. Nope, don't even get to try. Yeah, the dagger's for the most part useless, so I'm just gonna go around here. At least they keep getting one up, so you can try this room as many times as you want, but I'm just gonna lose so much time, it's not even gonna be funny. Because I just literally can't climb up ceilings properly, because I keep hitting, like, the wrong subpixel almost every time. Ooh, I think we're in trouble. Oh my god, we're in trouble. Yeah, there's nothing I could have done. Probably nothing I could have done whatsoever. Well, it's pretty much screwed no matter what way you'd put it. Slowly but surely he'll die and we won't have to... Okay, got another of those, so now I gotta do one more. Hopefully I get lucky enough to do it this time, because I really don't know at this point. Hopefully my luck just gets better now. And I can actually hit the ceiling climb. And even then, I gotta just not die to Dracula as soon as he stands up and just tries to hit me. We're in the arena now, so let's just do absolutely nothing, because there's really not much I can do. What the fuck kind of hitbox is that? Man, I'm getting all the worst spots to fight. Wow, I'm getting all the worst patterns. Man, I'm getting all the worst places to stand. Man, I stood in all the worst possible places. Holy crap, that was terrible. I'll just try and not die in at least sub 40, maybe. And he's probably going to give me a really shitty pattern, I can imagine. He's probably going to give me something I can't avoid. I'm willing to expect that Drac 2 is just going to give me a sort of setup I can't even avoid. Or it's probably going to change direction on me last minute and just kill me. Now, just one more hit. One more thing to kill. And then I can go into the third phase, but any slip up and I just have to redo everything. So I'm not in the mood to take a risk. Because I lost pretty much my entire safety net just to the first phase alone. So I have to really just play things super fucking I still died. Why did that even have to happen like that is beyond me. Like, why my luck is just so bad sometimes is beyond me. I'm trying to just save an extra heart here, even though I don't think it's gonna matter. Okay, we got another try at least. Just gonna make sure that doesn't actually screw me up, that dagger. Nice. And we have more hearts to work with than we did last time, so the odds are definitely more in my favor than they were the last time I went into this fight. Still not a freebie, still not a guarantee though. It's never a guarantee. So there's wait. Now we go. So I'm gonna try and not get hit, because I really don't want to risk falling into one of these pitfalls here. There's probably gonna be a 2-cycle if I just... Almost a 2-cycle, almost. Oh, it is! Nice. Alright, that's over. Yeah, I died way too many times, what else can I say? Still finished it though, regardless. And I'm probably gonna do another Course in Mysteries run, most likely, before just finishing this stream. So let me just open up the other splits. Poor useless Trevor died just after Grant had finished all the work. Such a good waste of good climbing walls. Grant will go back to the Black Sea to plunder new prizes. After all, who would dare stand against the man who left hell? I seem to have what looks like a consistent setup to get that ceiling climb in the last stage, like where Dracula is, so... Maybe if you can actually repeat the same set of movements every time on a ceiling, you'll get the same results. If that's the case, then... maybe I could learn those, and maybe I could actually start improving my PB on Grant mode. Who knows? I feel like it's more important that I could just do Course in Mysteries consistently again, because that's something I'm actually running in a marathon. Not running Grant mode, though. Probably never gonna run that in the marathon, ever. I still feel like I'm just way too inconsistent with those ceiling climbs that you have to do over death pits, so... nah, it's not gonna happen anytime soon. Or, probably never. Oh crap, that's bad. Actually, no, it's not really that bad. Actually, it wasn't horrible. Certainly could have been better, though. Definitely wanted a better bat fight than that. Couldn't really use my whip at all, actually, so I just had to throw axes, which... you do have to waste some time if you only have a double shot, which you pretty much always do, like, considering you're just starting the game at this point. Oh, wow. Missed my triple shot. I should have just gone back for it. Now, I don't know how this stage is gonna go with only a double shot axe, but I'm assuming it's probably not gonna be any good. I'm assuming we're probably gonna be in for a wild ride here. I don't know if I can actually stop off anywhere to get a triple shot. Actually, I can, but I'm just gonna have to think of where the best place to do so would be. I mean, that way I'd hit 2 candles and it could appear out of either one, so I figured I'll just try that. And now I got my triple shot. Should have gotten it sooner, but oh well. Kinda have to go a bit out of my way for that one, but at least I have it again. I mean, at least it's nothing major. Hopefully this just goes right. It's looking good, I think. At least that was a nice kill. I lost like the 2 seconds though just by trying to get the triple shot like somewhere like else other than where I usually get it. I had to go kind of a bit out of my way to grab that. I didn't really want to risk doing the boss fight with only a double shot. That could have just been like way slower and just taken the time to grab that triple shot. We're jumping. Hello, we're jumping. Please jump. I pressed the button and it didn't jump. What the hell was that? Yeah, I thought I pressed the jump button. I don't know what happened there. Just keep moving though. Yeah, that bird skip is still coming up real soon. Ooh, that's unexpected. I fucked up. Oh my god, I fucked that up. At least that was a somewhat decent recovery, but that was still pretty embarrassing. Oh, wow, I hope I have enough hearts for this stuff. So, 1, 2, 3. Okay, we got the bird skip first try at least, so there's that to be thankful for. Might have to pick up a few extra hearts, because I don't want to run short for Slogra. Yeah, that was a nice stage so far. Except for missing that bone dragon, this has still been a pretty good stage. Now, I don't even know what this bird is gonna do, so I'm just gonna... Okay, thankfully I can just ignore it. Okay, that was a good kill. Somehow broke even. I thought we were gonna do a bit better. Actually, no, never mind. That bone dragon time loss was actually more than I was thinking it was. So I guess it kind of does make sense that we broke even. Missing that bone dragon followed by getting a really good stage 3-3 after that. It makes sense. It just does. I had a feeling we should have gotten it, we did. Yeah, just in case that fireball tries anything funny, I'm not in the mood to risk it there. Now we're gonna be back to these floating skulls, so this is gonna get... Especially if we get shit patterns like that, then it's gonna get really fun. If I keep getting shit luck like this, we're pretty much screwed. If I just can't stop getting hit on these, we're screwed. Oh my god. Holy shit, my luck is just so bad right now. We're dead. We're dead. Oh my god, we're dead. Oh my god, we're so dead. We're so dead. We are so dead. How do we live through that? Okay, maybe I can survive. Oh, that was too close. Gaibon could still be a problem, though. Gaibon could still be a huge problem. I need to not get any more unlucky with these skulls or we're in trouble. And I have to get really lucky on Gaibon or he can just kill us very easily. Pause glitch, okay. Fucking shit, man. Those fucking skulls just drained me for all my health and I literally couldn't do shit. Fucking hell, those skulls literally drained me for everything I had. And this whip literally hits for shit. It literally just misses everything it needs to hit. This is just so pathetic, this whip. It misses practically everything it has to hit. Once you at least get one whip upgrade, it's nowhere near as bad. If I would have had more health, that would have been an easy kill for sure. I would have definitely gotten them, but no, I just have to get extremely unlucky with everything in that skull room. I got like fucking all the worst possible patterns. Like, Jesus Christ, I got all the worst patterns practically. I kept expecting skulls in X amount of places and I got like all the worst ones. Like the first one, I couldn't even hit the eyeball with my whip because it was just like a few pixels above where my whip hits. So that's how I got hit there. And everything else just continued getting worse and worse and worse. Oh, right, that doesn't work. Okay, at least I'm moving forward off that boost. Also doesn't help I have this short whip that I really want, like, the weapon reach for, like, this kind of stuff, but I'm just not getting it. I really, really want a weapon reach, like, good weapon reach for those plants on the ground there, but I'm not getting it, like, whatsoever. Like, I just simply can't get it. Like, nothing is dropping me a whip. Okay, now I got my whip upgrade back. Really needed it sooner, because now I've just taken, like, a bunch more damage for absolutely nothing. Could have easily avoided that if I just got the stuff sooner. But no. Ooh. It's getting even worse. It's only gonna get worse, right? Seems like it's only gonna get worse at this point. I really needed, like, a better everything to recover, but I'm not getting it whatsoever. Can't even afford to take another hit, so I'm just gonna, like, not do that boost. Can't afford to take more damage. I gotta just skip one of those damage boosts that I love doing. Yeah, I am getting, like, fucking absolute worst luck. I got the absolute worst luck with stage 4 possible, and now I'm just suffering for, like, the rest of the run because of it. Now I'm probably gonna suffer for the rest of the run because of that. Okay, please work. Crosses, please work. Now I'm just gonna go and get a double shot real quick, and hopefully that'll... Ooh! What the what was that? Or more like try to get a double shot. Okay, there we go, we got it. But health is still a pretty big issue, so I think we're still in deep trouble. Yeah, just in case this thing hits me again, I'm not taking the risk. I'm not gonna let that hit me again. Because once was already bad enough. If this goes horribly wrong, I'm just dead. There's still probably gonna be a slight chance of getting this. Only slight, though. If he behaves, we... Ah, fuck. Nope. Really, really needed more health, but just couldn't get it. Please, let me move. Throw the cross, please. I literally got forced into, like, one of the worst possible runs I could have had. Got forced into something absolutely terrible. Now I'm still trying to recover from what happened on stage 4 and I just can't do it. Yeah, this is all because of stage 4 that this is happening. I'm still trying to just recover from it. I'm having no luck whatsoever. I'll probably kill him this time, but yeah, we're already, like, way past getting the PB. We haven't even beaten Olrox yet. Like, how could you be that unlucky on the skulls is beyond me. I've never had any sort of luck that bad whatsoever. I've never had it nearly as bad as that. Now I've pretty much just been lagging behind the entire run since then because of one little thing. If I could have had like a bit of extra health, I could have at least killed Gaimon, but no, I couldn't even have gotten that. I wasn't even given that to work with, so I was literally getting I was given fuck all to work with, actually. I can't even do this in 15 minutes now. I've lost way too much time just trying to recover from stage 4. Yeah, Gaimon just had to kill me. Wouldn't have done that if I actually had like a good amount of health going into the fight, but I got I've never been that unlucky with those skulls, ever. And it's probably not going to happen again, either. Like, I don't think I'm going to get that unlucky in the marathon, especially. I don't think that could possibly happen again. Hopefully I can at least finish under 16 minutes, but I don't even know. If I get unlucky again, it's not happening. Oh, you can just jump over that guy. I forgot about that. You can just jump over him. If I go for the risky strat and I fail it, then I'm definitely not going to get the sub 16. Might as well go for it, because I have nothing else to really go for at this point. Oh, nice, got it. At least this stage is looking good. This is just 5 that's dragged everything down, in addition to 4. It was just 4 and 5 that really dragged everything down. Other than that, this was still a pretty good run. I was just so down on my luck, it wasn't even funny. Yeah, stage 4 just straight up bombed, and I lost the sub-weapon I needed for Olrox, so things just continued to go downhill from there. And there's a really good death kill, and that's pretty much it. Wait, is that a gold on stage 6? Considering how I've actually messed up my stage 5 split, I'd actually have to go look back if I really want to know. Just why couldn't my luck on stage 4 have been better? If I would have at least had some extra health, Gaimon wouldn't have killed me. And stage 5 would have been nowhere near a pain in the ass as it was. I'm tempted to go again, but actually we will go one more time. Okay, one more run, that's it for now. I'm gonna do this last one. Hopefully at least do it better than we did last time. I shouldn't get horrendously unlucky on Gaimon. Well, not Gaimon, but the skull hallway before Gaimon. That shouldn't happen again. And I got more skulls spawning than usual because I just had to keep slowing down because I kept like getting all the worst spawns and literally couldn't hit them as soon as they appeared. So I had to just keep slowing down. That just gave time for more of them to just start spawning, and next thing you know, I'm gonna lose almost all my health, and I was just about to die there. What the fuck, cats? What the fuck, cats? Or what are you doing? cats don't do that often either, but... I mean, if that happens in the marathon, I'm definitely not resetting. That's like... I'm not resetting at all, actually. Just... fucking stage 4. Why was my luck so bad on that is beyond me. Like, I've never had it that bad with stage 4, like, in a while. Like, it's been a long time since anything that's stupid. Cats, what are you doing? They usually don't do that, and they did it twice in a row. Yeah, it's usually not impossible to jump over the cats. Like, what the fuck, game? That's usually not impossible. Now my luck is just getting so much worse, it's not even funny. Now my luck's probably gonna get even worse, right? There we go, that's somewhat decent, but still pretty good. I should maybe just focus on the bigger picture, as in just not dying anywhere. Especially not on stage 4, because I really need that triple shot cross to deal with all rocks. If I don't have that, then my odds of killing are going to be, like, very, very low. If I don't have that, my chance of killing them are, like, slim to none. He's not coming down, apparently. Okay, now he is. Well, that was a nice kill. I thought I was gonna gain more time than that. Because that was a really nice way to finish off the kill. I want to gain more time than that. I'm gonna just grab this just to make sure hard count's not an issue. I mean, it usually isn't, but I'm not in the mood to take chances, especially with what happened in stage 4. Last run, I'm not in the mood to take chances. That probably cost me about 2 seconds, but I'll lose way more time if I get a terrible eyeball fight. That much I can tell you. And we'll just see if I made the right decision. I'm willing to bet that I have. Never mind, I just got another big heart, so I didn't even need that other one. Okay, then. Fine, we'll play it that way. Okay, I thought for a second I forgot how to do that boost. That would have been embarrassing. If I forget anything, I can always just look at my PB. Well, my 1252, because I didn't record the 1249 one. Unfortunately, I didn't record that one, so there's no proof, video proof it actually happened, so... World record, as it stands, is officially still 1252. Okay, that 1249 is not my official best time because I didn't record it. No video proof of it happening. I have a screenshot in the splits, but, like, nothing else. So I don't even know what my stage 5 split was supposed to be. I didn't have any, like, video footage of it to, like, play back. Yeah, I screwed up my stage 5 split and skipped it, so I don't even know what I'm comparing it to anymore. And I had no means of checking out what that was either, so yeah, that's pretty much lost. There we go, now I got it right. So, as soon as I get off the stairs, I start jumping, and then we can pretty much have a bird skip like so. Yeah, that skips an entire room that was very frustrating to otherwise try and figure out how to do fast. Yeah, please, don't screw me over. Still maybe get a 2-cycle here. It's looking good. Nice, we got it. Nice. There's our 2-cycle. Getting really good stage 3s. I'm getting consistent -1s and -2s. So, if I really applied myself, this time could go down even further. I really don't think it'll ever go below a 1245 or 4, but it's certainly possible to push this down even further if I wanted to, but I just want to make sure I can consistently do this without taking any death anywhere. I'm gonna just not jump because I don't trust that flying skull in the slightest. Didn't trust him in the slightest, so not in the mood to take a risk there. Got our cave skip again, so hopefully this room actually goes, like, somewhat decently now. There we go, that's good. There we go, there's an actual good start. Ah, fuck. Was good, and then that just killed me. Why is this whip missing everything? I gotta go through this with it. Ah, fuck. How many hits am I gonna take before I can get my cross back? Well, at least I can try and build the shot multiplier back up, so I'll have something for all rocks, unless let's just try not to die regardless. Again. Because that was just terrible. That's just really gonna work against me. Okay, so let's just pray that I can have a shot multiplier for all rocks. Ideally, we'll try and get it here, too, so we can have it on Gaibon. Okay, good. We have something to fall back on, at least. We're gonna have a shot multiplier, so it's gonna make Gaibon a bit easier. Just wish it wouldn't have come to that, though. It's just sad that it came to this. And I'm probably gonna get a terrible fight. If I run out of crosses, we're screwed. It could have been worse. I could have been, like, forced down to, like, not even a double shot cross. I could have lost that, too. I have a cross. I can probably easily get the shot multiplier up to 3 before we hit all rocks, so this isn't going to screw over stage. This isn't going to screw up stage 5 like the last death did. This at least doesn't actually ruin my stage 5, so it's not all bad. Now I just have to grab this. At least I was able to do that. Back to full health at least, so yay. Okay, at least we only lost about 30 seconds compared to our last death. The last one was actually like a bigger time loss. And to make matters worse, I lost even more time than that on the stage after. Because I didn't have the sub-weapon I needed to just do things the way I usually do them. At least I'm doing a really good job here so far. This should work. Nice. Booyah, that was good. I think I'm just gonna Zerg rush all rocks like this. Got a safety net to work with, so I'm gonna just go and do that. Just gonna go at all rocks with this much health. I mean, the odds are very much in our favor, so let's just assume that we can do this from this much health. I mean, even with like less health, I can still consistently do it if I... Well, let's just focus on the fight now. It's looking good. Looking really good. Okay, that's like the part I was afraid of, and I just got it done. That's what I was afraid of, and we just did it. Gonna have a really good stage 5, though. Had a really, really good stage 5, though, despite the frickin' terrible 4. If it wasn't for that knockback, for all we know, we might be on PB pace. Let's just assume that death cost me 30 seconds from getting hit on that eyeball into that pitfall. Let's just assume that was a 30-second time loss, and we'll just see where this goes. Please don't tell me that this could have been a PB. Because this will be so sad if that was the case. This will be so sad if, like, we figure out this could have been a personal best. And if I wouldn't have lost the 30 seconds on stage 4, then this would have been a PB. If this is the case, it's going to be really sad. I'm willing to bet that it is the case, though. No, not even. It would have been really close, though. It would have been really close. Those extra sides slowed me down a bit, so this is more like a 1320. So without that death, we would have been looking at a sub 13 for sure. And if those sides would have given me, like, less of a bullshit pattern, then I'm only too sure that this could have been a personal best. Assuming we had a really good stage 4 on top of everything else, and better sights to finish off the run, this would have been like a PB, but like a few seconds. 2, 3 at the most. Okay, so now I'm done for now with this. I don't know if I'll be able to find any more time today to just set aside to do more streaming. Honestly, not likely, but maybe sometime over the weekend I could just continue to do more of this stuff. Probably gonna keep on doing more Course of Mysteries runs just to get myself ready for Resort Fest Fall Fright, because that is literally going to happen in... Okay, so... it's not this weekend, it's the next one. I'm set to run on the 14th of October, so that's not even in 2 weeks. I'm set to run the 14th at 10 AM, my time. So, not even 2 weeks later, I should be done running this at the Resort Fest Fall Fright Marathon. So yeah, that's why I'm still running this, just trying to make sure I don't die too much in too many places. I mean, I died once and still got a pretty good run, overall. I'm just trying to make sure I don't die, because in certain places, it's extremely difficult or almost impossible to recover from a death. Like, say I died to Gaibon. I lose my cross. I can't get it back until stage 5 is almost finished. And if I want a shot multiplier on that cross, I have to take a huge time loss just to get it. And even then, if I'm short on health, Aurochs could still kill me and I have to just regain the cross, the shot multiplier, and redo the whole fight all over again. And even then, that fight kind of takes a while because it's 2 phases. It's 2 bosses back to back. So yeah, literally dying to Gaibon's like possibly the worst thing that could happen. So I can maybe just opt to take a death like before getting into that room if I'm really short on health, maybe. But even then, usually it doesn't have to like come to that. Usually I do good enough on the skulls that that's not an issue, and I just kill Gaibon. Even if it's not fast, if I have enough health, I usually just get rid of him anyway, because I just do damage to him way faster than he can damage me. I mean, I never die on stage 3 anymore, so that's not going to be a problem. Nor stage 2, nor... of course not stage 1. If I play stage 6 the risky way, that could be an issue, but if I don't, then we should be safe for that. So I pretty much just have to worry about stages 4 and 5 now, it seems. I just have to worry about the Gaibon and the Auroch splits, and then we should be, like, perfectly ready for our marathon run. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I gotta go now.